The spiritual gift of shepherding is about guiding, nurturing, and caring for the people of God. It's about walking alongside them and showing them the grace and mercy of Jesus Christ, not only in the valleys of life, but in the heights of it. There are many references to shepherds within the scriptures, but one of the clearest places we see this is in Ephesians 4, where the Apostle Paul talks about the plethora of gifts given, and one of those is the gift of shepherd. Now, oftentimes we think of a shepherd as the pastor of a church, but really a shepherd is anyone that just seeks to care for and encourage the people of God as they grow in their faith towards Him. In John chapter 10, we see that Jesus Christ Himself is called the Good Shepherd, that the Good Shepherd goes and He lays down His life for those that are His. In fact, in the scriptures, we see that Jesus Christ will leave the 99 of the flock behind to go after the one, because His love and care and concern for even the one is so great that He will leave the others to go after the one. And spiritual shepherds in the world today, in the family of God, are those that are willing and see the necessity and the need to go after the one and care for their soul. But this gift of shepherding takes a lot. It requires humility. It requires a piece of yourself saying that what I care for more than myself is the welfare of others. It's a willingness to lay down your life and sacrifice your time, your energy, and your resources to see others thrive within their faith. But we also see from Peter that there's a warning that shepherds are to be on guard as well. Not only are they to care for and nurture, but they need to protect the flock of God, that they need to guard away against heresies and false teachers and false prophets. And so a shepherd is one that steps into the gap to make sure that the danger that threatens the family of God stays at bay. One of the passages that speaks most clearly to me about the gift of shepherding comes from Psalm 23, when it starts with, "The Lord is my shepherd, I have all that I need." As the shepherd, our Lord guides us and keeps us, that He walks with us beside still waters, that we're able to sit within the green pastures. And so great is this peace and this love and this mercy that He lavishes upon us, that it says that there will come a day when we will sit at the table of God, that our cup will overflow with blessing, and we will even sit in the presence of our enemies, because the peace of God is so overwhelming. Now, as shepherds, we're called to do just this. We're called to emulate Christ, because as the Apostle Paul even says, he says, "Emulate me as I follow the example of Christ." And Paul, in many ways, was a great shepherd for us, because he sought and he cared for the churches. Even after he left them, he wrote letters and he prayed for them constantly. And as shepherds in today's world, this is what we're called to do. So does your heart beat for the people of God? Do you desire to pray for them? Do you desire to protect them and guard them against false teaching? Do you desire to walk beside them? Do you desire to hear them when they're in their times of pain and also in their times of joy? If this is your heartbeat, then the spiritual gift of shepherding may be your gift.